What is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV, I'm really excited to bring you my review of the Evolution Tactic. This is one of Discmania's new discs. It's the approach disc that Eagle has turned into his signature series Razor Claw, and I really love this disc. So Discmania has really been needing a traditional approach putter for a long time. They have the P2 and the P3 and the P3X, but those really are just shaped like putting putters that they've been using as approach putters because they don't have anything else. And I will expect to see Simon throwing one of these. I know he currently is using his Sky God 2 a lot, but I think he's going to wind up with one of these in his bag for those shorter approaches. And I really love this disc. I have replaced my zone with this guy, and I want to talk about the shape of the disc first and foremost because I think that's one of the best features of this disc. So if we have a look here, this is like the flattest disc in my bag. It feels super good in the hand for backhand and for forehand. And with this shape and in the exo hard plastic, you can have 100% confidence that you're always going to have a comfortable grip. You can have a comfortable forehand grip with it because everyone knows flat discs feel better for forehand shots. So if you're looking for an approach putter that you can throw forehand, this is probably going to be the disc for you. Now, as far as the flight goes, I was a little bit underwhelmed with how stable it was at first, but then when I began to learn the disc, I realized that I can use the stability that it has to do the things that I need to do. So I was expecting to throw this thing out hard and have it just dump immediately, and the reason that I thought that is because if Eagle McMahon's throwing it, it must just be like crazy overstable. Now, just because it isn't crazy overstable doesn't mean that it's not reliable. So the reliability of this disc is what makes it so attractive, and it's why I took my zone out of my bag. Now my zone, I would throw it out flat and it would go straight for a really long way, and then it would hyzer out at the end. When you look at the Tactic and you see how the Tactic throws, it's literally going to instantly hyzer straight out of your hand and just have forward penetrating hyzer distance. So it doesn't pull forward and then dump. It sits on that hyzer the whole way through the flight and will hyzer all the way to the ground. Now that's whether you throw it flat. Even if you throw it on anhyzer, it'll really work out of it pretty quickly. And then when you throw it on a hyzer, it'll stay on that hyzer obviously as well. It's not gonna like accidentally hyzer flip on you. And I was finding that especially after I threw my zone for a while, if I was throwing it into a hard headwind, like the time where you really want a dependable zone, sometimes I would throw my zone and it would like hyzer flip and then go super straight and then not really do what I wanted it to do. But I've ripped this thing into some pretty hard headwinds, and yeah, it goes fairly straight, but it'll always stay on that hyzer angle and always be moving in the direction of the basket that you were intending it to go in. And this can be said for the backhand shots and for the forehand shots. So really easy and comfortable for the forehands, really nice for the backhands as well. So I will be throwing this instead of the zone moving forward, and I think this is a huge upgrade to the Discmania lineup. The only other thing that I want to talk about is I really like the stamp and I really like the plastic. I think Discmania is doing really nice things with the Evolution line, and I'm looking forward to seeing what plastics they come out with this disc. I'd love to have a premium Tactic because I feel like it would be more stable, and as this one beats in, I'm sure it'll get straighter and straighter over time. But as far as the baseline plastic goes, this really does feel like really nice plastic. It feels good in the hand, and it's really durable, and it doesn't have that hard plasticky feel like my KC Aviars. It has more of like a hard rubbery feel, and I've hit some good trees with this thing, and it's still being durable, and it hasn't changed shape or hasn't had any big nicks in it either. If you have any questions about the Evolution Tactic, leave it in the comment section down below. One more big thank you to the patrons. Thank you for the support. If you want to check out Iceberg TV merch, the link is in the description below. Thank you for watching. This is Iceberg TV, and take care.